we Africans should have our own twist to what development is, because God blessed us with nature and all its fullness, and then we have also learned to build industry. Human beings have also learned, mankind has also learned to build industry and to further improve our lifestyles, which is the part that Africa is missing. The manufacturing the manufacturing and the stuff like that, secondary products. What Africa should be doing, and which will also be part of AFRIQUE organization's development projects, which we are talking about, we will be including these secondary projects into Africa as well. The development of roads, networks, railways, and proper sewage and water distribution and clean, available, all these things which are man-made, we will try to incorporate it into it. But also, we will also try to blend in with the African environment, which is not neglecting that. People might see trees to be an eyesore, but we need to understand that a tree is life-giving. And so instead of fully adopting the Western style of what a developed nation should be, I think Africa should have its own definition of what a developed place should be.
Is AFRIQUE organization's mission is to educate Africans about the green movement? For example, recently, especially during the time of economic downturn in the developed world, people began to go back to nature. They began to downsize and even homes. I was invited to a meeting recently where this lady is forming an organization dedicated to educating Muslim women about how to create a green household.
Yes.
So they're talking about a carpet, different carpets. Even though you may buy a carpet that is cheap, but health-wise, you're paying a very expensive price, and the lead base and a lot of different stuff. So, AFRIQUE organization, are you part of the green movement?
Sort of. We cannot talk about Africa without talking about green.
Okay.
We need to realize that the Amazon does not contain the biggest forest in the world. The biggest forest in the world in Africa. So we cannot talk about Africa. The nature of Africa is green. However, the problem, the issue is, how do we incorporate? How do we get this secondary development and add with the green aspect, with the natural environmental aspect, and thank God technology has solved that problem. I think I think solar energy is the most, in terms when it comes to Africa, solar energy is the most efficient, cheapest in long term, cheapest form of renewable energy anyone is going to ever think of. Because in most parts of Africa, we only have two climates, which is the wet and the dry. And in this wet and dry climates, we still have sunshine. So unless anyone is going to propose that the sun is not going to shine for I don't know how long, solar energy is the most renewable, clean energy that I think all African countries, all African nations should jump on it right away, and maintain, while maintaining our green ecosystem, which is not only good for us human beings, but also the wildlife species, that diverse wildlife species that we also have scattered all around the continent.
In Ghana, China-made goods recently came to light as, lead-laden products that are carelessly being peddled to the detriment of our children,
yes,
And even now, there are sayings that in Africa, some foreigners are manufacturing and importing bogus medicine.
Yes.
Not only they're useless, but they could be dangerous. Have you heard of such allegations?
Yes, I have heard those rumors.
Okay. In Ghana, what is the Ghanaian authority or the Ghanaian government do about such situation?
I don't
To your knowledge.
I don't fully know exactly what they're doing about it, how they're going about doing about it. But this again goes to the issue of nationalism, of governments, of local authorities, and their decisions that affect either positively or negatively their masses, their populations. If we have someone or an entity or an organization or institution or a company importing into your country bogus goods, goods that are dangerous for your citizens, for ourselves, or you know, bogus medicines. I don't know what else they are importing, doing tests of illegal chemicals in your country and stuff like this. What is the authority stand on these issues? What is the government stand on these issues? Because obviously, the guy had to come from a different country to your country to establish. So he must have had some government or some institution or some ministry's support to do this. Now, it goes back to the if I'm a leader, or if you were a leader, would you do this to your people? Would you do this to yourself? Would you do this to your people? No. Because me knowing you, you would not do these kind of stuff. But fortunately, someone will. And it is hurting the African population, the indigenous people dying rampantly of unknown crazy diseases, unknown symptoms, unknown all this because they do not know the effects of the bad drugs or the bad chemical tests and the bad disposal of chemicals and stuff. They do not know the effect of these things. And so proper legislation and proper sanctioning should, I believe, and actually even just not even allowing them to do these things in the country would solve the problem. This is something this is an African problem. Although it is being perpetuated by foreign entities and stuff like that, we are allowing them to do it. And that is where the Africans come into play. Why are we allowing other foreign entities to kill our own people? First of all, we have to learn that we should not trust these people in the first place because we already know what we've been through with the West. So for them to come back and sing to us another song of coming to test stuff and giving you all these, we were healing, Africans were healing people long before there was anything called science and Western medicine. We had our own traditional herbs, our own traditional healing properties that were working. And our ancestors were living to 100, 120 years old in health, walking. So it's up to our leaders to have a sense of nationality, have a sense of belonging, that, hey, look, if you are not allowed to do this in your country, why do you want to come into my country and do it?
So Care Afrique organization, would Care Afrique organization take on that type of advocacy?
That would definitely be a part of our empowerment issues, our empowerment program. We will definitely make people aware, make the local masses aware. Actually, last night, I was thinking about it, and I said I want to set up something like a TV program called Care Afrique TV, which will be broadcast online. We will tackle these issues as they come up, and hopefully the local authorities and the world will hear us and do something about it, positive about it.
Very good. For people to connect to Care Afrique, do you have a telephone number? I know you gave your website before. Do you have a telephone number?
Yes, we do have a telephone number over here.
What number?
The number is 347-371-3326. And the website, yes, 347-371-3326. 26. And the website, can I?
Yeah.
The website to see the full scope of what Care Afrique is about, the major and minor goals of what we seek to achieve and how we seek to achieve them, will be www.careafrique.org. That will be www.careafrique.org. And the email address will be pr@careafrique.org.
Very good. I think we have a wonderful hour of Care Afrique organization. I hope that people reach out to you because Africa is in a state of good people doing good things for Africa, not bad people doing or purporting to do good things, which have been the case. So we need organizations such as Care Africa and many other wonderful organizations to really take the challenge. Well, you have it.
Thank you very much.
You know, my guest today was the founder and the chairperson of Care Afrique organization, an organization that is set up to, you know, build infrastructure in West Africa, starting with Ghana.
For the economic education.
Yeah, for the economic, educational empowerment and health development.
All that stuff.
Yes. At the end, this is what we need. And as you can see, you know, the founder is an African. It's not someone who sits in a high tower in London or in New York. With that, I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for continuing to follow us. Next week, hopefully we'll be able to bring you more news about Africa, you know, and take care and have a pleasant day.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sheikh.
Thank you.
You're the man, man. I appreciate it.
Kelen kanura fo wole kamarenya